What are we doing?
Just watching this guy eat.
What are we doing?
Bro.
What's going on? Bro, where'd you get that kebab? What's going on here? Why the fuck why are you eating a kebab when we're trying to start recording?
Bro.
And you're taking bites out of it like it's the best meal on the planet.
I'm starving. I'm absolutely starving. I've been that busy today. I haven't had a chance to eat. So I'm like, you know what? I'll grab a kebab, eat it on the way here. And there was no chance I was going to eat a kebab on the way here, bro. It's so hard. Like it was crumbling everywhere.
Yeah. Well, shout out to you. You got the boys Ulda, so.
I didn't get the boys all dark. Shout out to Attila's Kebabs. They shout us all drinks. Yeah. So shout out.
It's like the drink.
How'd you scam this out of Boogie? Nah.
No, bro. Boogie's quite generous.
Generous guy. Thank you, Boogie. We appreciate it.
Bro, look at this kebab, but seriously.
That's pretty good. It's one of the best kebabs I've had in a while.
The best kebab.
You dig into that, Riyadh.
I will.
You dig into that. Yeah. Bro, this isn't an ASMR. Don't start eating.
No, don't mind me.
Don't eat into the microphone.
Can someone explain what an ASMR is?
I actually don't
I was going to chat GPT it today, but
I don't know what it stands for, but
All right.
It's when someone like makes noises into the microphone.
it's meant to be soothing.
well,
and
people
like,
get off on it or something.
Yeah.
to some degree.
Like a really crunchy, pickle.
Yeah.
Like even just opening this thing will be like ASMR. It'll be
Like Oogie eating an onion.
yeah. Or pineapple that last time.
Or me eating a kebab. I'll give you an example.
That was mad.
It's actually English. Tune in next week for when I review some fishing equipment. 34?
But you've been saying 34 for like 4 weeks now.
No, 34.
Right.
34. Episode 34.
I've lost count. It's 34.
Yeah,
right.
I don't. We've got to stop saying what episode number it is.
I don't even put it up anymore.
Yeah, we're too far into this now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a week. It's a new week.
Thank you for joining us again. Coming off
What episode are we on?
47. Coming off another weekend of Premier League football and the semi-final conclusion of the first round, seeing PSG and Barcelona progress into the semis. I think the two favourites of those ties definitely did go through. And we've got the game tomorrow morning for Arsenal,
Can you hear me clearly?
Real Madrid, and
Yeah.
Inter Milan and Bayern Munich. That'll be a good game, actually, the Inter Bayern game. Bayern have to go for it. Have to.
I don't know, bro. Have to. Then again, Inter Milan's really good.
I don't think Harry Kane will be as wasteful because in the first leg, my God, it's not the Harry Kane that we used to because he did fluff quite a few chances. So if he was more clinical that game, I think Bayern maybe take a draw or like even a win. But he was so bad that game. I don't think that I've never seen him be that bad in the game in terms of missing so many chances.
Yeah, and we welcome back Vicky today. Last week he didn't come because he couldn't be fucked. Basically, he's turning into a part-timer. Just decides to show up when he wants and doesn't show up when he doesn't want. So enjoy him while he's here, guys. Enjoy his analytics.
I've actually had an offer from 442, so I'm currently considering that. Unless you guys
Get out of here.
can
Come on.
stump up the cash for another year.
We have zero budget.
Yeah,
Send
no.
us cash.
I mean, Riyadh's paid off his house now, so I don't know. Maybe he'll want to contribute to my wage.
Oh, we have zero budget for anything. It's all
Zero budget.
it's all grit and determination.
Zero budget for anything. But boys, let's get into it.
Can you just stop fucking eating now?
I'm done.
I want to get into it with a little bit of controversy, and this is directly to you, Ur. This morning, we saw Cole Palmer put up a story.
Oh yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. He put up a story from last season when Poch was there with a smiley face saying enjoyment.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is he saying that he prefers Poch football if Maresca's...
But no, I said this last week that he said the system.
Speaking to the mic. That one's a bit weird.
Why the fuck did I cop the worst one? It's like fucking, I can't even make myself reels out of this one.
No, you can. You just got to speak directly into it.
Yeah, but I'm hiding behind the fucking mic.
Well, that's perfect.
Oh, you look unreal, bro.
He looks like he's just about to announce File App coming out the gate.
Far left coming out, far left coming in. He's making 200 metres at Melbourne Cup. He's coming far left, comes through, he wins the race. Far left wins. Let's go back to fucking football.
How did you end up with that microphone?
I don't know, bro.
Where do we even get that one from?
Fucking the worst one.
That's honestly probably one of the best quality ones, though. It's a Rode.
All right, so
Just saying.
yeah, I said this last week where I think Maresca is limiting his enjoyment, not enjoyment, like the way he plays the game. You can tell by the way he's been playing lately anyway. I don't know, maybe we just need a new coach again.
Or maybe he just needs to go to his homeboy club. I mean, his
boyhood
boyhood
club is City, bro.
boyhood club,
Hey,
United.
somehow, when a Liverpool or United or Arsenal player posts something on off the ball stories, it's up within
Immediate.
15 seconds.
Literally just
Something happens with Chelsea, mate. It's never happened.
Do you want me to tell you why? Because you do fuck all. That's why. So I can't keep up with everything, brother. I just saw it. If you saw it earlier, you should have put it up earlier.
I didn't see shit, bro.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I literally just saw it as I was walking out.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to bring it up. I thought you'd have a bit more of a clue on it, because
it's not a big
he's your only good player.
It's not a big deal.
Nah,
He's probably leaving.
Nah, he won't leave nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
You reckon?
Do you reckon?
He's signed for 8 years, bro. Where's he going?
Do you reckon
Unless
he'll
someone comes
have?
150 million. Hey, thanks for interrupting again, brother.
Do you reckon he'll? I tried to stop every time you spoke.
How about you just shut up until I actually completely stop? It's already hard enough to talk as is.
Bro, we've just started the pod, bro.
Oh,
Do you reckon he'll have like a case of Rashford where for so long he needed to leave United?
bro, that's 10 years down the track.
No, I'm just saying. You reckon if he stays at Chelsea, he'll have that Rashford effect where he won't. He'll just get worse and worse. He might have one good standout season, score 25, 30 goals, and then
He's already had that season, but
plateau again. And that's what happened with Rashford.
I'll tell you one thing: we're not United, so no, definitely won't happen.
Well, you guys,
He'll become a club legend.
United are a bigger club.
Yeah, they're rubbish though.
yeah, we are rubbish. But
Big in what? In what?
But
Just in general, just as a club.
because they got more fans,
No, just bigger as a club.
bro. They've been
got no
regressing for the
fans.
last 15 years.
Yeah, but you're been regressing for the last, 3?
2, 3, you can say, yeah.
yeah,
Doesn't matter.
No, like 3 years
3 years, yeah.
since Tommy T left.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess I don't think so. I think he's gonna be a club legend. And,
because you
he'll
guys
be
picked
there
him
for a
up for
long
like what, 40 mil?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 30 million pounds. Yeah.
I reckon he's worth more than 40 mil right now if they were to, sell him.
How much do you reckon?
Riyad, have
Rashford's
you
worth?
looked at the market lately?
I'd
What
pay more
players
than
are going
40 mil.
for?
Bro, Nketiah
went for
for
like-
Nketiah went for 30 million.
At least, yeah.
Nketiah went
At
for
least
30 million.
Right, Darwin Núñez is
Yeah,
there.
Palmer's 10 times the player in Nketiah.
Yeah, I know, but you're like, yeah, maybe he's worth 30, 40 million.
No, I said he's worth more than 40 mil. So you guys can make a profit on him.
Nah, well,
I'd
he'll
pay
stay.
60 mil for him, personally.
You paid 65 for Mount.
Yeah, and it was the biggest flop. 55.
Yeah, can we just not compare United and Chelsea in the same sentence? Like, that's just
He's actually cut.
absolutely sent me. For
Speaking of Rashi, what a performance this morning in the Champions League.
Mate, what a player.
I don't know, probably the best I've seen him play since 22-23.
Yeah. No, absolutely, bro. It's like Rashford of old, taking on players.
Maybe it's Rashford of new.
Nah, it was
So he looked
Rashford of
unreal.
old, like when he broke into the scene, and that claimed that, number 10 shirt. So, and then he had that one good season where obviously he scored, I think 30 GA or 30 GA or like 30 goals, something like that. But yeah, bro, for years we didn't see that Rashford at United, Just, was it lacking confidence? Was he going through issues at home that he couldn't really get over, and they were obviously, affecting his performance at home. But you can tell he's playing with like freedom, and he's just progressive and attacking, man. He just looks good. He really looks good. It pisses me off because everyone's like, bro, look how good Rashford is. And 6 months ago, everyone was fucking shitting on him, basically.
Because he was shit.
Yeah, he was.
It wasn't that he was shit. It was just everything, like the club, your manager, everything around was shit. And he was scapegoated. Like, you got to admit, Rashford was scapegoated.
Yeah.
Was he really scapegoated? His
Absolutely.
performances were terrible, though.
Yeah, but I mean,
But he's a product of the environment that he's in.
Yeah, but scapegoated under Ten Hag or scapegoated under Amorim?
Amorim.
Could say both managers.
Yeah, but Amorim
Definitely Amorim.
got rid of him quite quickly, though.
That's what I mean, scapegoated.
Yeah.
Like he was a problem.
Yeah. He did kind of
You know,
Yeah,
and
kinda
and,
made him feel
and he
like it was
said
a
it.
problem.
Amarin himself has said in press conferences about
behavior and attitude.
and you know players had their chances to play at Manchester United, but they couldn't handle the pressure.
yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Referring to like Anthony,
Yeah,
Rashford.
you know, all these players that have
Look at
left
them all
and are
now.
doing better.
But that's like, to me, I'm thinking the pressure of the current United. Like, I know he's probably referring to the size of the club and the gravity, but I think the pressure of playing for United right now is greater, and the United of right now are really, really bad.
Yeah.
So maybe he almost like, in a way, can't be bothered playing for a club like that because he himself doesn't see them going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah,
Whereas with Villa, you know, we
They're
talked
on
about
the
the
up.
reinforcements. They're on the up. They're playing Champions League. They got a really good balanced squad. Everyone's sort of rowing the same way.
Yeah.
That's motivating. Like everyone would want to be a part of that squad. So maybe he can't deal with the pressure of United being United right now, but he can deal with the pressure of being Villa up and, you know.
Well, I'll give you an ultimatum. Let's say Villa. Let's say Villa don't qualify for Champions League or even any European football. Yeah, and then United win the Europa League and we qualify for Champions League football. What does Rashford do?
I don't think he comes.
Does he stick it out? Does he stick it out with Villa, or does he make another attempt, one last attempt to prove himself to Amarim and to play for United again? Because he's got the quality. We know everyone knows he's got the quality.
He
to
might
play.
have the quality, but does the rest of the club have the quality? Like
But
you guys might win the Europa League
Yeah.
and play in Champions League, but how far are you going to get?
Because I feel like in a way, like this
that's
is a
the odds,
test
you
from
know?
Amarim, but I don't think Rashford is the type to go, fuck yeah, I'll show you, and then
Yeah.
come back and do the same
that's
for
just
United.
bad
I think he'll
character.
just go, I'm happy at Villa, I'm going to stay there.
Says,
if possible.
done.
But that's just bad character, because if we do qualify for Champions League, you'll have more players at other clubs wanting to come to now to play for United, because
I don't think you're a desire club anymore. Bro.
But now, I'm just saying, if we've qualified for Champions League, because a lot of the time
Yeah,
players
it's a
want to play Champions
It's a
League
one
football.
season thing, bro.
Yeah, but then those players be like, okay, if I come and United sign another 2 or 3 players, we can make. There's always that hope we can potentially change this team. You know, for the better. We can start challenging and competing against the best. So.
But how much of the weekend has he had throughout his career at United? I think like he's over it. He
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
wants to move on at this
Yeah.
point, I
Yeah.
think.
Because
Which
it
is
was
probably for the best.
third with Ten Hag, and it was weekend challenge for the title. That went to shit. And then it was Amarin comes in, new style, new this, new that, blah, 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 all these signings. That goes to shit.
Oh, well, he
as
didn't
well.
make any signings. He had,
No, but like all
he's
those
made
signings,
one signing,
yeah, Doru,
2, and Heaven. Yeah.
But it just seems like whatever you guys do goes to shit. Like, I can't lie. Like, whatever you guys do goes to, and everyone who leaves is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like, how often does a manager send out a player on loan or gets rid of him, and then that player comes back and does amazingly well and stays in the team?
Yeah,
it's
it's not-
very, very rare.
very
so,
rare.
like, I'm kind of writing him off for his like future United career.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna
The,
want to
the,
stay
the
at
best thing
United
for him would be to leave.
Just stay at Villa, yeah.
for his career.
Yeah.
He might
Very
even
screwed.
he might even sign for Villa. Like if they don't qualify for Champions League, he might actually go and pursue another club.
Yeah, bro. Like it could be Newcastle.
Yeah.
It could be anyone. Like he's definitely one of the more talented players that are available on the market. You'd think this window.
Yeah.
Again, would Arsenal go for someone if he plays the way he played last night or this morning? He would suit you guys.
Yeah, but
Direct shooting, team player defending. I haven't seen him defend like that in years.
yeah. The issue was he did that in the 9, and if you're asking me if I'd want Rashford as my 9 or if I'd want a proper 9,
Yeah,
I'd want
that
a
is
proper
true.
9.
He's always wants to be a 9 though.
no,
It's
he
like
always
the-
wanted to play on the left, didn't he?
You know, they were forcing him to play up top until Ronaldo came because he was more up top, and then he had a bit of an issue playing on the wing when Ronaldo was there, and that was. You know, there was rumours of him not being happy. That's where it all started from as well. Well, from,
Was it?
as
I
far
heard
as
that he
can
didn't
remember.
want to play as the 9, and he wanted to play
what
on
I
the
thought
wing,
as well.
I don't know.
and he wanted to play his favourable position, and that's what
On the
he's
left.
doing for Aston
He's
Villa right
he
now.
started up front
No,
for
he's,
Aston Villa.
for the
Yeah.
Champions League, he's
Yeah.
played as a 9.
Yeah, every time he's come on, he's
Okay.
played on the up top. For
Well,
Villa.
maybe good evening. As like, no, mate, you've had your best season as a 9 for United when you scored 30 goals. You're playing as a 9.
Yeah, well, he's keeping Watkins on the bench.
Yeah.
He's gone Arsenal. He should
So-
have went Arsenal.
So I reckon there'll be a fair bit of movement in the attacking categories around the Prem this coming window. But yeah, I mean, we've got to touch base. PSG obviously through. What a game that was.
Right.
Remontada by Villa, but just wasn't enough. They ended up winning 3-2 this morning.
What a game.
Yeah,
They had one right at the end that got called. Not right at the end, but there was one that was offside right at the end for Villa that could have made it a little bit more juicy.
I think a lot of credit has to go to Donnarumma. He pulled off some amazing
I
saves.
was just about to say that, bro.
Yeah.
Don't.
We criticised him against Liverpool because he wasn't that good, especially with that goal from Elliott. But in the Villa game, compared to Martinez, who made that awful mistake with Pau Torres,
Yeah.
it pays off having a really, really good keeper sometimes.
Hey,
What's that?
do you guys enjoy it when Martinez makes mistakes?
I do. I don't. I
do.
dislike
I don't like
him.
him. Yeah, I just don't like him.
Just because he's so cocky. All
But
the
I feel
time.
like nobody
just a
likes the Argentina national team because of how they are.
I love the Argentina national team.
No,
Nah, they got their reputation for being just like nasty and dirty and doing
Yeah.
whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
They got that like South American attitude.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't like it,
I don't mind.
but like it's one in the World Cup. Like
yeah, that's
tough tits, you know what I mean?
and coppers, like
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I think it's just because Martinez was at Arsenal and he left, and he spoke mad shit. So now every time he fucks up, I'm like, yeah. fucking copper.
Well, when he went to France, he had the Argentinian
Yeah,
flag on the side of his head. He had so he was giving him shit.
Yeah, and then in the
of
World
a-
Cup, he was holding a trophy here and like
Yeah, all those little.
then with his
the
Dashaks
gestures.
are.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's a dickhead, but
Yeah, he is.
he's a good keeper.
I'm surprised he hasn't been picked up like a big club.
I don't think anyone.
I don't think he's that good.
Yeah, I don't
personally.
think he's. Can he play with his feet?
World
That's what
Cup
everyone's
winner.
looking for these days. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I know what you're saying. I know that he's won the World Cup, but when you think of like top 10 quality keepers, he's nowhere near that lineup.
That's where United stuffed up.
But you guys are fixing it.
I'd pick up.
So,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. That's where United stuffed up. When we went and signed Onana
Yeah.
and we had Martinez, proven World Cup keeper, best golden hands or what do you call it, golden glove,
Glove.
for the World Cup. That's where we.
Yeah, but
we should've
you
signed.
know why you went after Onana because
Yeah,
of his
obviously.
ball playing ability.
Yeah.
And because he was the best keeper in the Champions League before he
That's
signed
He
it.
played the
Yeah.
final.
For Ajax and Inter,
Yeah.
he's like on the ball possession was amazing.
What
And
happened,
then
bro?
I don't know what happened after that.
It's like there's like a keeper every now and then will have a like really bad mistake. You're like, all right, it's happened once, whatever. There's like I saw a compilation of Onana. He's had like 13 or something major
overtaken
errors,
changes.
like in less than 6
so
months or
bad.
something. Like it's fucked.
But the thing is, he also had a lot of really bad errors prior to United.
Not this bad
Yeah,
though,
you
bro.
won the
These
Europa
are-
League by beating
Because of
them
him.
for his mistake.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Well, that's the
His
thing.
mistake, Ajax, in the final.
Yeah.
So maybe you can also argue that Inter has a 10 times better defense than United does.
Probably. Yeah.
I don't think that's an argument.
Yeah.
But why they let him
It
go?
is.
But
Let's say keeper
Bastone's
moves-
like an 80 mil defender, bro. Bastone's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Then how come he's moved so much for a keeper? That's like unheard for to
Well,
move
he
3-4
was-
times.
Well, Inter didn't want to get rid of him.
No, he was banned. He was banned for ages.
Yeah. Oh, that's
It was a doping scandal or a betting scandal.
I think it was
one or the
doping.
other.
Yeah, it was like a substance thing.
Yeah, he was banned for like a full season or 2 seasons. When he was coming back, Arsenal was interested in him as well at that time, but we ended up signing Rambo, who now United are planning on signing.
So we're going to get relegated.
Inshallah. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but yeah, Aaron Ramsdale, big talk around him. Sir Jim Ratcliffe loves his British players.
You know what he
Yeah,
loves?
so-
He doesn't love
I don't
his British
think
players.
it's
He loves that he's
Andre
going to be
Onana.
cheap.
Yeah.
That's all.
I found that Andre Onana on the error that led him to a 9-month ban. 40 milligram can destroy a career. So apparently he had something that was a little bit more than he should have had, 40 milligrams, which led him to be banned for 9 months.
There
crazy.
you go. I wish
Yeah.
it was banned for life.
I'll,
For life.
I'll find out exactly what the substance is later on in the show.
Well, cliffhanger.
Yeah, bad. Wow.
So, what do you guys do keeper-wise now, Riyadh?
Keeper wise?
Yeah, because I mean, Bayender didn't have the best game.
Mm.
Onana, obviously.
Yeah.
Before you though, Vex, you
Yeah.
seem.
One.
What do you reckon?
No, I
Vex?
was just thinking. Like, come to think of it, when has there ever been an African goalkeeper that's been really, really good?
Mm.
Well,
I mean,
actually-
I
Just
can't. I
Magnon.
certainly can't
Just-
think
just
of one.
Magnon.
no, he's
You know what I mean?
He's French,
Maignan,
but
yeah,
just
Maignan.
Magnon.
Yeah.
So,
Outside
Magnon or
of that, I
Maignan?
can't think
Yeah,
of
no,
one
you're
either.
right, bro. It's I don't remember.
but at the time, it was really like obviously you had De Gea. It was just such an unnecessary signing. Like
Yeah.
I get it, you want
Yeah.
a ball playing keeper, but there's all these other positions that you could have improved over goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And now you're in this position where again you're looking at the market for keepers, and you're looking at Ramsdale. You're probably looking at Kelleher, even though you probably won't go there.
Yeah.
Like who else is available?
I think United should go and scout someone young. Because we were interested in this Zion, or whatever his name was. He's a Japanese goalkeeper. And I think we tried to scout him a couple of seasons ago, and we're going to pick him up for cheap. He wanted to play senior football. He wanted to be the number one keeper. And he went and played on, I think, I don't know what league he's playing right now. But apparently they were interested in him again. And it's like, his price tag is like 30 or 40 mil.
But I don't know if that would solve your problem. Like, you wouldn't want to get a junior keeper for... No. Like you wouldn't want someone junior in the goalkeeping position. Like, you need someone who knows what they're doing.
This is the thing, right? And same for Maresca. You guys have a coach, right? Maresca as well. Amarim the same. You guys have a new coach that's come into a new league. For Maresca, it's from the Championship to the Prem. And you've given him shit defenders and a shit goalkeeper. Like, if you think about all your best coaches, you think about Jose. Yeah, Mourinho had Czech and he had Courtois.
Do you want to swap?
Yeah.
If you want to hold your thingy, do you want to swap?
Yeah, do you want this one?
No, I'm like, if I speak like this,
then hold that one, and then hold that one. Here, hold that one, since you're fiddling, giving me anxiety, mate.
This is mad.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
Fuck,
go.
bro.
Yeah, your stature suits it too.
Yeah.
You're just right up there, bro.
Oh,
Because he's going like this. He's going.
bro, all I'm hearing is tinkering. ASMR. There you go.
ASMR. That's what we're here for. ASMR.
And hot cake on the outside turn with 300 minutes to go. Santa's little helper on the outside on the right. Oh, he's catching up quickly.
Rudolph. Bro, actually suits him as well.
Bro.
You need one of those thin mustaches if you're going to do that.
Oh, fuck, where are we up to?
Keepers?
Yeah. So,
Maresca
like, bro,
question,
your best coaches, like, obviously, Sir Alex had the stature. Jose had the stature. You've now got coaches that aren't of that stature, but you're also not giving him the players they need. Like, Sanchez isn't a Courtois. He's not a Czech.
No.
You know, like,
Dog shit.
every coach that does well in the league has a keeper and a centre-back that you can be like, I can rely on him. Rudiger, another one. Terry, Ferdinand, whoever you want to name, bro. Like, there's a player that you can rely upon in that position.
Yeah.
You know, and all the best coaches have it. The only one who didn't have it when he took over, I'd say Arteta and Jurgen Klopp. He had to buy Van Dijk. He had to buy Alisson. But they did that for him. You know what I mean? Like, they gave him that keeper, that centre-back, which lets them build. Because, bro, when your defence leaks, when your defence is leaky, like, you can't even go out thinking you're going to get a fucking clean
Can
sheet.
I put forward a scenario to you, though? What happens, because all of these teams have like massive like data departments and they all look at every single number there is relating to keepers and stuff like that. What do you do in a situation where you need a keeper, but there's no one better on the market than what you currently have? No one available.
You change.
You buy 6 like Chelsea did.
You get
One of them's going to hit eventually.
you get a new keeper coach.
No, I don't
But
think
what
that
would
solves the
coaching
problem.
change that?
I think you
I don't
just
think that makes
Someone.
you stick with De Gea. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Instead of
But that's the
changing
thing.
De
De
Gea, you
Gea's
stick with
gone.
him.
But
No, but
He's
you
never
stick
coming
with him.
back, bro.
Reason
but
at
At the time, you don't get rid of, like, we should
To
have
add
never got rid
context,
of him.
like Van Dijk was clearly one of the best centre backs in the Premier League at that time, and Alisson was one of the best keepers in the world. So I feel like the decision was relatively easy for us to go for those players. But for you guys, when you got Sanchez, like, who else was available that was going to be really, really good?
Keep Petkovic, but this could have helped
Come
him.
on, is he really like? You know
Yeah,
what I
well,
mean?
no, I'm saying this
That
helped
much better
him.
than
I'll
him,
go
yeah.
on loan because he is League One's best keeper at the moment,
But you say that,
and he's in front of Donnarumma in terms of shot stoppage, keeping clean sheets,
So when does he come
average
back?
rating. Huh?
When does he come back then?
At the end of the year.
Is he going
End
to
of the
do
season.
slot in
End of
number
the
one?
season.
But does he
Yeah.
slot in at number one when he's back?
Of
though?
course he does.
He's better than everything
reckon?
else they've got.
Yeah, of course he comes.
Sure
back.
you're not gonna buy a
There's
new
also
keeper?
another keeper that we have. I can't remember his name, but he's actually really highly rated as well. But Petkovic has to be. The progression that he's made this year, from what I've seen, and obviously you can't really tell with the highlights. You have to watch the game, but everything in terms of stats wise, the man of the matches, the clean sheets, the gloves, what is it called? Golden gloves. Everything that he's won is suggesting that he has improved, and he was actually relatively pretty good last year when he was under Chelsea. The couple of the big finals, or the quarterfinals that he played, the penalties that he saved. So he has to come in and slot back in next year. If he doesn't, there's something wrong with him.
So I reckon you guys are going to buy a keeper, honestly.
I think he comes.
Something tells me you're going to go into the market to get someone.
I don't think they will. Just for one reason, and that reason being they spent 70 on Kepa. They bought, what was his name from Frankfurt?
Fofana for 80 million.
No, the keeper. He was unbelievable for 6 months.
Oh, Mendy.
They
For
bought
a year,
Edward
yeah.
Mendy. He was unbelievable for 6 months.
I remember.
Yeah,
He was the best keeper in the world for 6
Wow.
months.
I honestly
Unbelievable for
forgot
6
about him,
months,
yeah.
but then he tanked as well.
Yeah.
Ended up in Saudi. That's why I don't think they'll buy a keeper, but they might sign like a 17-year-old from Brazil that's a keeper.
And what, send him on loan or something?
And like just,
No,
you know,
I think
like a
keepers have to
couple
stick to
years.
Keep him in
Europe.
the system.
Those keepers they stick within Europe, but I think Petkovic comes back, and Sanchez said if he's not number one keeper next year, he came out and said he'll leave, so he can
But that's
make
why
him
Liverpool
good.
signed Mamadashvili, because they know the market's thin,
Keller,
so they're already
yeah.
thinking ahead.
And Kelleher's going
And
for sure.
everybody
Yeah, I
should
wish
be
we could
thinking
Keller.
in that mode, because like you've got to ask yourself, what does Amorim want from a keeper? He clearly wants
Someone that can save
play with
goals,
feet,
bro.
But he also wants someone who can stop shots. Keepers are usually they're really good at with their feet, terrible at shot stopping, or really good at shot stopping, terrible with their feet. If they have both, they're usually at your big clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we targeted cross collection.
Yeah.
You won't see a keeper that's better than Raya at collecting crosses. Because of the way that we defend, we always limit the central progression quite a lot.
Yeah.
So a lot of teams attack down the flanks. If it's not a counter attack, they attack down the flanks. And we signed a keeper that's brilliant at that cross collection. So I think it really is like you got to look at what you sort of how you set up, how you stop other teams from attacking, and what's going to benefit the keeper. Like what keeper's going to benefit you the most in that scenario.
There's one guy on my mind. I don't think United will spend that sort of money to sign him. But Portugal's number one keeper, Costa.
Diego Costa.
Yeah. He's decent.
Yeah, he looks
And
good.
I
He's a
really
good
like
player.
David Raya. I was hoping United would go after a David Raya, but
Bro, who's that
That's
Mexican
gone.
keeper that turns it up every single World
Oh,
Cup?
With the 5 fingers.
Ochoa?
Ochoa, yeah.
He's got 5 fingers, that guy.
Yeah.
His
No, I'm
hair's
saying
amazing
they say
too,
it during
bro.
the World Cup, he's got 5 fingers. I'll put
Six.
him six fingers. Sorry, 6 on each side. Yeah.
How many fingers you got, bro?
He's got 25. What does the Simpsons have? 4
fingers, yeah.
4 fingers there.
yeah. So Costa would be good, I reckon.
He's a good.
you know what we'll
He's good
do?
with his feet as well.
and then we'll have
Sorry.
that Portuguese connection as well with like Bruno.
In a couple of weeks, you know, the season's going to be winding down. I think we do a desired transfers episode
I like that.
where we write out some realistic desired transfers for our clubs.
Oh,
Didn't we
Or
do that
maybe in the off season or something. Like when rumours start heating up a little bit,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
We did
We did it a couple weeks ago. Well,
a couple of months ago or
we were
so.
talking about, remember, like who would get left
Yeah,
back and
but
right back.
now that
Liverpool.
it's-
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. True.
Yeah, but now that it's
But
actually
it's getting real now, yeah.
yeah, now that it's getting real and it's
He's actually really
off
good.
season's heating up,
Yeah.
we might.
Good idea.
Everything's thin, bro.
Okay, so I found out the keeper that we did sign, but he's loaned back out to Genk, and he's also in the Belgium under 21s, also a part of the national team as well.
Is it Mignolet?
Mike Penders, goalkeeper. He's 19,
Penders.
very highly rated. He's a wonder kid on Football Manager, as they say. But very good, and he's out on Belgium, and he's having an actual really good season at Genk as well. So he's played in the European competitions. I don't know which one because I don't really follow Conference League, unfortunately. But apparently he's very, very highly rated. But he won't come for the next 2, 3, 4 years. So he's out on loan. But yeah, Petkovic could be the man to take the number 1 jersey.
Fair enough. I still think you guys are both a keeper and a centre back away from being.
Not cheap.
Look, at the start of the year, I would have probably rebutted that centre back thing because Fofana was back.
Yeah.
He rushed back and he's out for the rest of the season again. He played 2 full 90s and he rushed himself back and he's out for the rest of the
I
season
feel like
again.
Petkovic should almost be learning from a really mad number 1 keeper, but they just don't exist anymore for Chelsea.
Yeah,
Well,
anyway.
unfortunately,
it's
we don't.
rare.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
like, who's he going to learn under unless it's Edison? You know, Rye is still 29, 28.
At 28.
You'd want someone like a check at the end of his career. You know, what I mean, 33, 34.
Like no one even talks about Edison anymore now.
Edison.
They only
it's
talk
a
about his
crazy
passing
drop
ability,
off,
not
yeah.
his shot stopping.
All what they talk about is who's going to start, him or Ortega.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know?
He's lost because people used to consider him at
The
times
best.
better than Allison,
Mm.
like top keeper in the Prem. Now no one even does those comparisons
No.
anymore.
But he gets injured a lot lately as well, though. Then again, he has a more assist
Does
than
he strike
Odegaard,
you as
doesn't he?
someone that's like not even? not
He's
like-
got the same
strikes me
assist as
someone
Odegaard
who's
this year.
motivated about his
But
career
he's probably
anymore.
got more.
No, he's on 4.
He's just like 5 Premier Leagues, Champions
Yeah,
League.
it is what it is
I can't be
sometimes.
bothered.
He's got shit tattoos
He
too,
doesn't seem
so
motivated to me. Like, I don't.
Come to Fennec.
City need to recycle their squad massively.
yeah, they're getting to that point,
Everyone.
Yeah.
yeah. But I hope they don't. I hope they stay shit.
No, same. Alrighty, boys. I want to do something a little bit of fun. We're going to play a game of lies.
Oof.
Right?
Oh, my favourite.
Yes. Now, all of you have cards. All of you have cards in front of you.
I changed the order.
Right? I don't want you to show anyone your card. I want you to pick up
What
the
about
top.
his one?
Yeah,
I've got cards here.
you
mate.
can't show anyone your card or your answer. Right? You're going to pick it up. You're going to read it. You're then going to write on the whiteboard what you think is the correct answer for your question. Three of you have the same question. One of you have a different question. You need to identify who's got the odd question, and then the person with the odd question needs to blend in. All right.
So are we writing the answer to the question down?
You write whatever
Okay.
whatever your answer is to your question.
No, it's not that one. It's
You
the
write
first one.
top.
one,
You
top
start from the top.
No,
Yeah.
this one at the bottom.
No.
no, the
You
one at the
start
top.
with the number. It's
Oh,
got
this
a
one?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, lucky. I was about to write something else.
Yeah. It's got a 1 next to it. You start with the 1. Yeah.
Do we show the answer?
Yeah. When it's
it's
time,
time.
we'll
Alright.
show the answer. But
So you
boys,
couldn't find the other whiteboard?
it's upstairs.
Just use that one. Who cares? We'll make a meme out of it.
Not a whiteboard.
I want to put that clip in.
Hey, don't let anyone see your answers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just put. don't look at Becky's. He's stuck.
So
in
we
the
draw
middle.
the
Can it
top
be realistic or not?
It's whatever you want to answer
Okay.
to your question, and then you need to be able to convince the others.
Wait, we haven't even seen the question. What is the question?
Yeah. Open up. See your questions, boys. See the
Alright.
first question, then write your answers, and then put your whiteboards face down, please. Or Riyadh, you just hold yours away because it's fucking massive, and don't look at each other's. This is a game of lies. It was a favourite concept among our viewers.
Should we put the question at the bottom?
No.
Oh, no, I'm saying when we're doing the recording, should we put the question
Oh
at the
yeah,
bottom?
that'd be sick. If we
Yeah.
can do that, that'd be mad, Berks. Please don't cheat and look at each other's boards.
Should we hide this? Put this away?
Put the first question to the side and just keep the other ones where you want them. And when you're ready, let us know.
All right.
I'm ready.
Is it, Becky? We're just waiting on you, my friend. Yeah. So lies was a very liked concept by our viewers, and I've brought it back in a different manner, but still basically the same principle about it. Alrighty.
Okay.
It's just pretty much
I'll-
who's a good salesman.
I want to see all your answers. No one say their questions.
So are we just showing you?
No, show each other. 200 million. I don't know what that is. 150 and 150. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is either. Alrighty, boys, your question was, how much would you pay for Prime Messi? How much would you pay for Prime Messi? That is the question.
So obviously,
And you need to identify who the imposter is among you guys.
Who could it be?
Who's lying out of the group here? I don't even know what question could possibly.
What could
Bro,
constitute
what
that?
is that?
What the fuck's going on there, bro?
Did you draw yourself? What did you draw?
I don't know how to answer the question. What? A unibrow mustached man is how much you'd pay for Messi, huh?
I genuinely don't know how anything I've written could end with that.
It's like a Balkan Pep Guardiola.
Oh my god.
Well, boys, this might be a quick first round.
That's easy.
Can you please say who you think is the imposter?
Vicky.
Vicky.
We got all the votes for Becky. Becky, do you want to reveal the question you had?
I'll explain my reasoning.
Yes. Your first question.
My first question is, what's the most you would spend on a transfer if you had unlimited funds? So, number one, I'm a tight ass, so I'm saying to
That's
myself...
why I gave it to you. I thought you'd write like 40.
No.
And everyone else would write a lot.
I'm saying to myself, no, I wouldn't spend nothing. And then, because it's unlimited, I'd spend infinite. So I'm like, those two cancel each other out. So I'm going to draw a photo of... I don't know, with a mustache.
That's the most brick answer I've ever heard of my life.
Bro, at least write like
It's
200
not, bro.
million.
Dude, it was too open. It was too open of a
Well,
question.
use your fucking imagination. Like, why
I
could
bet
you
you
not
didn't just write a number.
Bro, I
You just
can't
wrote like
believe
10
you come
million
up
or
with
something, bro. I
That
love
is
it, actually. That's creative.
crazy.
Nah, I rate it. That's
You'll
mad.
get 1 point.
Hey, don't
That's
rub it
mad.
off. Take a photo of that.
You'll get 1 point.
1 point each.
Except
Becky doesn't get a point, obviously.
Everyone except Vicky. Fuck, that's funny.
I'm actually gonna make them a wallpaper.
That's mad. Honestly.
All right.
Bro, all you had to write was a number.
Next question.
All right, boys, read question number 2.
Oh my god, that is one of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Books, there's bigger ones there, bro.
That's alright.
Yeah, read question number 2, boys, and then
You're in fucking trouble, bro.
and then write down whatever your answer is to question number 2. This guy's drawn his fucking uncle.
I'm gonna answer all the questions like that now.
I want a picture for every question, Becky.
Fucking Pictionaries.
Boys are thinking away here. Thinking away. No, I just want to clarify for this one. Write a number.
Oh.
Hey, you guys all right tonight?
Yeah, I already know.
A number. Write a number.
All right, everyone can show or no?
We're just waiting on Burks, bro. Has everyone got a number down?
Yep.
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
reveal your numbers, boys.
10.
Okay. 25 plus
What are we at
15, 10, and Rhea, what's yours?
10.
10 as well. Alrighty, I'm going to read out the question. How many managers can you name in a minute? That is the question, and you need to identify who the liar is.
Well, if there's anything to do with track record and quizzes, Burks is definitely the imposter here.
Burks, the boys think it's you. You got anything to say against that?
No, I can name 25 managers, bro.
All right, if I time you right now for a minute, are you going to be able to name 25?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Current or
No, all time. All time.
All right, ready? I'm going to put the clock on. And if it isn't you, it's definitely you, yeah?
Yep.
All right, go.
All right, let me just... All right, go.
Oh, no, it's you already started.
Wait,
You're 3
wait.
seconds in. Give him a chance.
All right, ready?
list together, right?
3, 2, 1, go.
Gus Hiddink, Tony Popovic, Ange Postecoglou, Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola,
Yep.
Luis Enrique,
Yep.
Iraola.
Yep.
Did I already say Postecoglou? Didn't I?
Don't help him. No, don't help
Yes,
him.
Don't
Alex
help him.
Ferguson,
Don't help him.
Mikel Arteta, Arsene Wenger, Thierry Henry was technically a manager.
Yeah.
Steven Gerrard was technically a manager. Fabregas.
Yeah.
Who else have I got? I'm starting to blank there. Jurgen Klopp. Or, did I say Jurgen Klopp?
Yeah, you
I
said
don't know,
Klopp.
did you?
Arne
said
Slot.
Klopp.
Arne Slot, let's just say. Gerard Houllier.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rafa Benitez.
Yep.
Eddie. What was fuck his name? Up? Edward. No, not Edward. What am I saying?
Edward Scissorhand.
Newcastle manager. Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe, yep.
Edward Howe.
17. 20 seconds.
I'm starting to blank now. Fuck that.
Just work your way through the Premier League.
I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do.
What? Oh, it is him anyway. Yeah.
Nah, I blanked hard. Yeah, Unai Emery.
You got
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Thomas Frank.
3, 2,
Xabi Alonso.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Hansi Flick.
What I want to know
Carlo
is how
Ancelotti.
do you start with Ancelotti, Zidane, and then pull out fucking Tony Popovic?
I didn't.
How does that even happen?
Hold on, no, I started
a
with
manager.
Popovic and Gus Hiddink.
21
I had
out of
20.
Bro, that's
I
close.
would have had more. I almost got. I
Yeah.
blanked out that last
Okay,
time.
well, yeah, so I reckon Burks is the imposter.
I reckon.
Bro, it's an estimate. How can I be the imposter?
What's your question, Bert?
Mine was how many players can you name in a minute? I still got 21, bro. That's
The
not
whole
bad.
of the Liverpool squad.
It's not bad.
I'll take that.
Alright.
But why were you writing players?
Because I thought it was actually like write it out. I don't know.
Oh, okay. He started writing players down.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
why I'm
too.
glad you
I did
clarified that. 'cause
too.
I
Oh,
would've
you were
fucked
writing
it.
managers down?
Yeah, I was writing.
Because I was like, how are you gonna like measure that? You know what I mean? Anyway,
Exactly.
Alrighty. Boys, these first two were just teasers to get you into the game.
Did you put 2 down?
Yeah,
You got
it's him.
2.
Yeah, you got two.
Vecchi's on 1, Burks is on
two.
1.
You're on 2.
Yep.
Vicky's on 1. These
1-1,
first two were just to get you warmed up into the idea of the
Okay,
game,
okay.
yeah? Question number 3, boys. Let's go. Question number 3.
I'm sweating after that.
Hey, you did good, man. You got 20 managers in a minute. That's actually not bad. I think with the time pressure, it would put you under as well. You know, you're on the spot.
And in front of a camera.
Yeah, you've done really well there.
Is it? Can it? Oh fuck! This could be.
You got a right answer, my friend.
All right, relax.
Got to write an answer. Boys, I'd appreciate it if you actually think out loud a little bit for the viewers.
Well, mine's quite obvious.
I mean, I can't really give that'll give away the game, though, wouldn't it?
Everyone got theirs down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please reveal your answers, boys.
CR7.
Frank Lampard. Can I have a look at yours? Steven Gerrard.
Stephen J.
And can I have a look at yours?
Stephen G, sorry.
Xabi Alonso.
Alrighty, the question was your favourite player of all time. That was the question. I told you it's going to get tougher. The first two were just the warm-up, boys.
Yeah. Okay.
Have a chat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely Oogie, bro. I
How?
can see it in his eyes. He's trembling.
He doesn't even believe it himself.
Why?
His favourite player is CR7. My one's always been Frank Lampard, all-time leading goal scorer.
I know Xabi Alonso is definitely Becky's.
Why Frank Lampard with all your Chelsea legends?
Well,
Or do they even have legends?
And all the...
He's won it all.
But why Frank? Why Frankie?
He's won it all.
What about Roberto Carlos? Aren't you more affiliated with Fenerbahce?
Why the fuck would I pick Roberto Carlos?
I don't know.
Has anyone ever, other than last week's pod, ever mentioned Roberto Carlos?
I don't know. You talk about a lot of Fener shit, so...
If it was Fenner, he would have picked Alex.
Alex, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what
Roberto
fuck,
You
Carlos.
full fucked that up.
Yeah, I
bro.
did. You did say De Souza.
It would have
You
been
did say...
Souza.
You
Bro,
did say...
he scored 201? 201 goals?
Bro, it's got
I thought it
201
was
goals in Super League too.
It was something like
No, I'm talking about Frank Lampard.
Oh, sorry.
205 goals. Double. It has to be. He's one of the all-time legends.
I reckon it's Oogie.
Okay.
I reckon it's
It's
Oogie.
definitely Oogie.
Yeah.
Really? You guys are so certain, bro.
How?
That's
CR7, I can see that for Riyadh. I know, he loves the bloke,
Bloke got me into football.
so
Definitely
it's a
not
given.
I just think it's you, Burks, again, to be honest with you.
Nah, see,
Honestly,
when he tries to,
Zabi Alonso.
when he tries to,
Oogie would be John Terry.
Stephen Gerrard.
when he tries to flip the script on me, that's when you know it's Oogie.
How? Who? Bro, that's his favourite player.
I know it's his favourite player.
He's a Chelsea legend, one of my
This is the
favourite
reason I'm a
players. I could have
Liverpool
picked. I could have
guys,
picked.
give me a second.
This man is ASMR. Stop.
Oh, bro.
We're gonna call this the ASMR.
Make sure you did
episode.
it.
This is the reason
I could have literally picked any. I could have literally picked anyone: John Terry, Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, Ashley Cole, William Gallas.
With Vecchi, he's a bit quiet right now. And
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know,
like
Vecchi.
it. I don't like it.
He's got the
Vecchi.
number there though.
It's always been obvious.
Yeah, true.
I've never
He's never shied away at it.
But
It's
again,
true.
what's the number 4? It could be
number 14.
That's the
That
kid he
was
wore.
number-
what's
This is a tough one.
That's the kid he wore at Liverpool.
Because
Xavi's
he does. He
number.
does like
Yeah, because I'm
CR7.
referring to Xabi Alonso of Liverpool, not Real Madrid, not Bayern.
Okay.
But then, how do we know that was the question?
Mine is Ur. I'm sticking with Ur.
I'm sticking with Burks. I don't care.
I'm gonna
saying-
go with Oogie.
Let's get your votes in. So we got Ur.
yeah.
Ur's got me. I got Ur.
Okay, it's 3-1. Ur. The boys think it was you. Please reveal what your question was.
Wait, that's a new one. That's a new one, isn't it? Oh no.
No. Sorry, it's here.
Fucking hell.
No, where the fuck did I put it?
Bro, you're so scattered.
Did you eat it?
Oh, no.
Classic signs of a liar.
I don't know where I put it.
What do you mean? I don't know where you put
It's
it.
number 3.
Yeah, I don't know
You've
where
only got 2 there, bro.
I put it somewhere.
Vecchi, are those your cards
dropped
that
it.
you've
These are
been?
mine.
Check
I've got
under
three.
your
Anyway.
your seat.
My question was, who is your club's biggest legend?
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
But that was because it was like a trend. Everyone had their turn of fucking lies.
Who is your favourite player though?
It could be any of them, honestly. It could be all 11. It could be Frank Lampard.
That's why I gave it to you. I thought you'd be the most convincing here.
Yeah.
Because
But they just, for some reason, they was adamant that it was me.
I saw it in your eyes immediately, bro.
I saw it too because you started laughing when
It
you
was
had the
like-
question. I was like, what an idiot. Why was he laughing?
I couldn't help myself. As soon as I looked at your face, I just started laughing. I got
to me and he winks too. He's like,
I winked because I'm like,
that was a nervous wink, bro. I was like, it's Oogie, and he
Bro,
goes,
yesterday I even sent a Frank Lampard compilation almanac. How could you guys like? That's why I wrote it down.
No, you were pretty convincing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, who else could it be? Like Frank, you know,
Fucking hell.
Frankie boy.
John
But
Terry.
anyway.
I could see.
What if I'd given it to you, who would you have put as your club's biggest legend? Because it wouldn't have been Shubby.
Gerrard.
That's why it would have been
Gerrard.
too easy.
It would have been Gerrard.
Yeah, it would have
Mine
been
would
too,
be
too-
hard.
Too easy.
Mine would be hard. The club's biggest legend. You've got fucking. It's very hard
bro?
to pinpoint.
Your biggest legend is probably
No, it's
Ronaldo.
No, our legend. Our biggest legend is what's his name? The old bloke that passed
Cantona.
away, Bobby.
Sir Bobby Charlton.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have put Bobby Charlton.
No, but we're talking about club's biggest legend.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, true.
George, George Bear.
The old bloke that passed away.
What's his name?
Question number
Can you
4,
imagine
boys.
sitting in Manchester and listening to a guy saying that their club legend is some old guy who passed away? Hey, no wonder we get those comments on YouTube.
Bro, what's his name? Suck it, who cares? The old bloke.
The old bloke.
All right.
Question number 4, boys. Please have a look and then write down your answers.
Fuck, I just got the same one.
Oh, you picked up from the wrong stack.
Wrong stack.
Yeah, wrong stack. Question 4. So in that one, Ria got a point, Vicky got a point, and Burke's got a point. So Riyad's currently leading on 3.
Yep. We're on 2.
2 and 2. 2, 2, 2. 3, 2, 2, 2. Very nice, boys. Very nice, boys. Have a good read of your question.
Like,
Number
did you
4.
fucking put it on my stack, bro?
It's number 4.
It's number 4.
Because I have 2 3s.
Yeah, so I must have put on.
Yeah, you must accept. So just go through your good stack.
And go through number 4.
Whichever one has number 8 as the last one, find number 4.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Not that hard, bro. Everyone ready?
Nope.
Can you write a legit answer? Leave that, but write a legit answer too. Fucking banter. Fuck me. Vicky, Vekopoulos. Vekinio. We're waiting. We're waiting.
I think it's Riyadh already.
Bro, Riyad's got the biggest board, but I can never see what he's doing.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
Alrighty. Everyone ready? Reveal your answers, please.
Where the fuck did I put him?
We have not Arsenal, Newcastle United, Real Madrid, Hala Madrid, Nottingham, and Manchester City.
Wow, you dog.
Alrighty, so the question was, if your club can't win the Prem, who would you want to win it?
Bro, that's what I said. It's Vicky, bro.
What question did you get?
You
The
fucked
same
up. Just
one.
say
Question number 4.
you fucked up. Might as well.
Did you think it was the Champions League?
Team you hate the most, Prem. Oh fuck. I didn't see Prem.
I wanted you to write Arsenal or Manchester United.
I did not see Prem. You were rushing me.
Oh, shit.
That was
are
a
you
good
alright today?
question,
Bro,
bro.
I said read it properly.
It's clearly Vicky. I'm not even going to put him
Thanks,
up.
Maybe if Ur stopped placing his stack
Right?
on my fucking stack.
Are you drunk, bro?
Fuck, bro, that would have been a killer one.
How many have you had today? How many beers?
All right, let's go next up.
I fucking need a beer too.
Beers.
Alrighty. Well, everyone but Vicky got a point there. He didn't read the question properly, guys. So Riyad's on 4, Ur 3, Vicky 2, Burke's on 3 as well. Boys, question number 5. When you're ready, please open up, have a read, and write down your answers.
Vicky, read the question, yeah?
All of you, please read the question. Please.
Please. Hey, please, man. Hey, brother.
Now, I want to specify this question is Prem only.
Yes, Prem only.
I'm going to specify it. this
Prem
time.
only.
You get that, Vicky? Prem only.
Well, you only got it.
Oh, my back.
Let's see how you're going to get out of this one, because I know it's you.
I think you're
I know
right.
it's you,
I
Riyadh.
can already see something brewing in him, bro.
Look at him.
Has everyone got their answers up?
Yes.
Please reveal your answers.
I don't know how to spell it, but. Oh, we got it.
Yeah, Isaac Robinson, Isaac Caicedo.
What?
Oh, brother. Anyway.
Yeah, he's having fucking a breakout year again. He hasn't dropped anything but under a fucking 7.8.
I just got it.
Your mouth is moving and your eyes are telling another story.
What do you mean? Why Robinson?
Anthony Robinson.
Bro, Anthony Robinson, what are you laughing at? Best left back in the league.
No, it's
Not even curly headed
Oogie struggling.
I just think of why you're laughing.
I think it's easy.
His eyes are just glowing.
This question's diabolical, bro.
You just started laughing for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fucked up somehow.
What was your question, bro? What's the
You know what?
question?
Hold on, can we vote
The
first?
question
before you-
is-
yes, reveal the question.
Your dream player to sign from a rival team. Prem only. That is the question.
How the fuck?
Number 5. What's your question, bro?
Your player of the season this year.
Did you
so
grab the
far.
wrong number?
Salah! What the fuck couldn't you write Salah?
Are you
I
serious?
thought,
Say
I
though.
thought my team.
No! Your
He
player
would've
of the
said-
season!
He would have specified
right,
your
we'll
team.
get
Fuck!
He literally asked me if I was retarded.
We
Like,
clearly. we'll get a point clearly for that.
Hey, should I recycle the...
No. Leave it, bro. I'm on 5, bro. I'm gonna win
No,
this,
the
bro.
player of the season is Salah. Who the fuck would write Caicedo?
Bro.
Only
my
you
own
would write
team.
Casado.
Oh, you thought for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Salak.
Player of the season.
For
I
my
didn't-
team.
I-
Does
yeah,
it say
but
my
I
team?
No, it
I just-
doesn't. It just says player of the
I
season
ripped
so
him and
far.
then say, yeah.
Okay, your player of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
season
it's mine.
so far, Prem only.
Yeah, your player.
Yeah, but
I thought
again,
it was my
Prem
team.
only, bro.
thought it
Prem
was my
only
team.
should give
He
it.
tried to dive down Vicky's throat like, hey, shit.
Nah, bro, he tried to dive down my throat. It's you. I know it's you.
Anyway,
Yeah,
this,
sorry, I
this,
ganged
is,
up on
this
that
is
too, I'm
great
sorry.
content so far.
Fucking fantastic. Question. So what do we got? We got 4.
5, bro. I'm on 5. I haven't got one wrong.
3, 4. Alrighty.
Question number
6.
I'm going to read
Question
this properly. I'm gonna
Number
read this
6.
properly. All right, I'm going to read this properly.
If you've got a fucking query, message me. Message me separately. If you've got a query about your question, message me directly.
Yeah.
All right?
I got this.
What a shambles.
I got this.
You got this?
Yeah.
Everyone's got this, huh?
Yeah, this is the.
And I know automatically if it's not that one, I know who it is. So it's Riyadh.
All right.
Yes.
Oh,
Red, you're gonna be shifty there.
judo well.
What's that from?
The guy that goes,
the guy-
don't, was it?
He gets arrested.
He gets
Just trying to have a young
succulent
Chinese meal. How
He's
dare
a
you
legend.
touch my penis? Whatever it was. What a guy. Rest in peace. He passed away.
No, he didn't. He's still alive.
He passed away
Oh,
like
he
2
did.
years
I
ago.
did an
pass
interview
away.
with him like a year ago.
Recently,
he did
yeah.
pass away.
1 or 2 years ago.
RIP.
Has everyone got their answers down?
Yes.
Yep. This guy's writing an essay, bro.
Bro, come on, man.
We don't need a synopsis. Please reveal your question, your answers. Goalkeeper, number 9, DM, fullback, preferably right back. Alrighty.
Definitely Burks.
The question is the most important football position.
Are you gonna convince us?
Yeah, you've seen what Trent did for us.
And that's why he's gone Real Madrid, bro.
And yeah, that's why he's
Dodgers.
moved to Real Madrid.
You've seen what a goalkeeper
It's
does for us.
What? Let's goals in.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
the most has to be a goalkeeper.
What was it?
The thing is-
question was again?
I know it's not
Is it
all
the most
because
important
even I was
the most
thinking, I'm like,
important position
Yeah.
in football.
I don't think that's the most important position.
It's definitely not a right. Just a
He's,
right back,
he's the
brother.
last line of defense.
It's definitely not a right back.
okay, you know my answer is the only correct answer.
It's
At
the
the
answer
end.
I would have given
not a 9?
to this question.
A 9.
Not a 9?
No.
Nah, I don't think so.
Everything's
Bro.
midfield.
Actually, you know what?
We're screaming for goals, bro.
It's definitely Burks.
It's not.
Yeah, it's definitely Bergs. I know it.
In the modern game, what right backs have transformed it?
Yeah, they have.
Overlapping, they attack, they defend.
Brother, look at it.
It's Right a link back.
between everything.
Okay, we know it's not you. Let's just try and figure out who the fuck it is, bro.
it's
Burks.
This
clearly
guy's
not me.
going,
Bro, but you know this way to go left and right?
bro, just pick someone.
Bro, focus on getting the right number in order.
Okay,
Not going number
How
4,
about we-
number 8.
how about we just fucking focus on pick one? Who are you picking?
Why would a striker be the most important?
Yeah, I'm picking Burks. I know it's
Because
rare,
he
but I'll
needs-
pick Burks.
we need goals. Who else is going to score goals?
You got a
bro?
whole team to score goals. What do you mean?
Nah, clearly we haven't got a number 9 and we're shite.
You don't have a team though. You're just you guys.
You guys
are-
don't have a keeper and they're shite.
I'm picking
and we're
Burks.
about to not have Trent, and then we're going to be
I'm picking Burks.
probably better off.
Nah, better off. There you go. Bergs.
So, what was your question, Burks?
Your best football position.
Oh, so you just gave it away like that.
Oh, what? That was
Well, the
voted.
boys, did they vote?
they voted.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we
was
did.
Fuck, you said Burke. You said no.
I knew who was going to say your best because you play as a right back.
Yeah.
That's why.
For me? Or did I message the wrong Burks?
No, I got it from you.
Yeah. Fuck, I wish you read it before you just gave it away like that. I was trying to help you. No, why wouldn't you? He wrote goalkeeper. Why wouldn't you just spin it back on him?
Because I'm a
You're right.
goalkeeper.
You're
Yeah.
right. I buckled. Jedi mind tricks, bro. It's Wood.
Wood's not a goalkeeper. He's a striker, bro.
He
He's
used
a
to
number
be, but
9.
like, why wouldn't you be like, like the position you played the most or something? Like,
Yeah.
make it about Wood.
What name am I on your phone? Is it Burks with a Z?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's me.
Yeah.
All right.
So that was Burks. So, Brad, bro, you're storming out in front of everyone.
He hasn't had it. He hasn't copped it yet, though. That's why.
The only correct question, the only correct answer was Vecky's.
So a 9 is not.
A DM is your most important.
He's
position
very
on the field.
important, but if you haven't got a striker that can't score goals, then
I reckon that's a least.
Chow.
Out of the whole
Nah,
list of
honestly.
I
people,
think
goalkeeper
they're
comes
picturing
before
the
that.
destroyer type. That's why they don't think it's important.
Yeah.
Bro, we've got no striker that can score
Break
goals, and
the
we're
lines.
fucking shite.
You also got
Transition.
no DMs.
Hey,
You also got no DMs.
no, we do.
No,
we
Ugarte.
do.
Casemiro.
What happened to that guy?
and Ugarte.
What happened to that guy?
Who?
I haven't heard you say
He's
Ugarte.
actually been playing well. He's actually been playing well.
Bruh, brother.
He'll be better than your mate, Casado.
You're an idiot.
I'm sweating.
All right, next
All right,
question.
next question, boys.
Question 7.
Question 7. We got 2 left. Question 7. Boys are on this one very quickly. Boys are on this one very quickly. Very quickly.
I'm not looking. I'm trying to get my pen.
Ah, yes. I see you know your judo well.
I'm going to go home and watch that, bro. What a clip that is.
This is Manifest.
Democracy Manifest.
Not quite.
Ah, yes.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Please reveal your answers. No. Do pigs fly? Yes. Alrighty. Very interesting. I'm going to read out the question. Will Manchester United be back in the top 4 next season? That is the question.
Vicky's got X-Men.
You know what? I'm just gonna go wild stab in the dark. I think it's red.
I think it could be Real, honestly.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been saying it. Bro, you think what you think, but I've been saying it since even the start of this season that we're going to finish top 4.
He actually said they were going to finish above you guys next season.
Yes.
Then I said we're going to finish
during the trophy parade.
top of Liverpool.
We've got the voice
And I
clip
still
from
believe
that
it.
too.
I still believe it.
But then wasn't a week or 2 ago he conceded that they weren't? Or am I remembering incorrectly? Didn't that happen?
No, he definitely conceded.
Riyad hasn't
Plus,
been here for like 6
he's got that
weeks.
same glow that Oogie does in his eyes when he's lying.
I reckon it is Riyad, bro, honestly.
I think it's Burks, bro.
Bro, it's definitely Riyad.
Did you say there's 9 questions?
8.
8.
That is a very random comment, though, Berg.
But seriously, like,
No, 'cause
who
I thought we were
pigs
Strange way
fly?
of answering something.
That is a very strange way as well.
No, it's not. I swear it's not me.
I know it's red for sure though.
It's not me.
Don't look at me. I'm not the one you need to convince.
It's not me.
Bro, he said, I swear it's not me.
Well, that's not me.
Anyway,
Whoa. There's no Volla in this game.
Yeah, bro.
I had to pull it out, bro. My dignity's on the line.
No.
Well, that just tells me that it's definitely a lie.
Wait, think about it though for a
Yeah,
second.
like, most of the time, yeah.
Think about it. If the 3 of us have said the exact same answer, and I've gone to an extreme of do pigs
look,
fly,
I'm voting red regardless.
Don't they shoot pigs out of a cannon in some countries?
But his
Which would
question
make
could
pigs
be
fly?
like,
I
could
don't-
Arsenal win the league?
technically, they're
guess.
not flying. They're flying through the air.
His
Still
question
flying
could be
pigs.
anything.
Nah, that's. I don't.
What is with
science
the
doesn't
big
check out
X?
there.
Why do you have to
You
go?
gotta try and convince us, bro.
I'm trying to guess who it is, bro. I'm
Well,
trying to guess who it
help
is.
us help you.
It's
I'm
Riyad.
trying to guess
Yeah,
who
it
it
is.
is.
It's got to be
I'm
Riyad.
picking Riyad.
He's defending too hard.
3v1.
You're defending harder than your team.
I still reckon it's Vecchi, bro. I reckon it's Vecchi. What's with the big
rubbed my answer
X,
out
bro?
already.
Why can't you just say no?
Because you're a Liverpool fan.
It's too simple.
Yeah,
Shows
that's why I
about
wrote
entertainment.
do pigs fly.
No, it's one of the. It's one
I
of
don't
you
want
two.
to honour you guys with a no.
It's
A
one of you
simple no.
two. It's one of you
Oogie's
two.
done you a
Does
service.
possibly mean?
Bro, it's
He's
one
so
of you two.
desperate.
I'm
that
not
he hasn't
desperate,
even,
bro.
He hasn't even thought it out.
3v1?
It's definitely
Yeah,
Riyad.
3v1. Unanimous.
What was your question, Riyad?
Reveal your question,
Please
mate.
reveal your question, Riyad.
Does Manchester United finish top 4?
It was you, Vicky.
Was it? I don't know.
It's Vicky.
No, it's not me. I can
It was
guess it.
Burks. No
It's
way.
definitely Burks because his answer's just weird, bro.
It's not me. I'm telling you, it's not me. You can vote it.
Ord, can you please read your question?
Will Man United be back in the top 4 next season?
It's
Vicky,
definitely Burks.
Vicky, read your question, please.
Will Man U be back in the top 4 next season?
Please read your question.
You fucked us, didn't you? Will Man U be in the top 4 next season?
So what happened?
So what? You actually believe you're going to be top 4 next season? Oh,
Is Spurs 6?
no, but that's not even true, bro. Why would you say yes to that?
Because I'm like, why not? They are. They are.
They're definitely
Because United are not.
Not anymore, bro.
Not anymore.
They haven't challenged for a long time.
Oh, so we got it right.
Fuck,
You got it right.
I would have
Yeah.
got it right, bro.
You got
That
it
was
right.
good. I said yes because I believe you're not going to finish top 4. But then if I said no, then you're like, yeah, this guy.
It's definitely this guy. So you fuck regardless.
Fuck regardless.
No, you could have got away with the no.
You reckon?
You absolutely could have got away
Yeah,
with
that
the
would have
no.
been harder.
Yeah, if you wrote no, it would have been all 4 of your same answer.
Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, bro, you guys saw me last week or the week
Yeah.
before. I've conceded.
Last question, boys. Last question, please, Vicky.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Read your question, brother.
It requires deep thought.
Oh, okay. Read your.
Oh, this is going to...
Bro, this is...
Please read your questions carefully, lads. Carefully. Carefully.
Can I draw my player?
No, just a name, please. Just a name. That's all we need. The boys are in deep thought about this one.
This actually... I don't want to...
Do I have some extra time for this one?
I don't want to answer this one.
You don't want to
I
answer.
already know.
I really don't want to. I don't think I can. There's too much on the line.
We need an answer.
I had to change mine.
Fuck, man. I'm sorry in advance.
Don't help him.
No, I'm not.
You're just looking at what I wrote.
Yeah. Everyone got their answers down?
Yep.
I'm
Everyone,
sorry.
Please reveal your answers. Harks and Hakan. Alrighty. So, the tutor player you don't want on your team. That is the answer.
Fuck Kenny.
That is a question.
Okay.
Firstly, we got 3 for Hakan. None of you want to play with Hakan, and obviously Wood doesn't want to play with Kenny.
I'm going to go with Vicky because Burks personally has issues when he plays with Hakan.
I honestly don't, though. It's just sometimes it can be difficult, but
Hey,
that's why I said sorry.
Yeah. I personally sometimes, but
Yeah.
like lock heads. What do you call it? Like
Look, yeah.
Yeah, like
lock heads with Hux
Yeah.
when he's on my team.
Yeah, but you guys get along as well.
Kenny with Ord.
Is a how do you say it? What's that word?
I think it's Ugi because I think as much shit as you give him, you actually rate him as a player
Why the fuck would I want to go on his team?
because you don't want to go on Hakan's team. Hakan's your real player that you don't enjoy playing with. But you thought that was too obvious, so you went for Kenny.
Not really, because Kenny. I want Kenny to go on a losing streak every single week, so I can give
What
him
could
shit in the chat.
what could his question be though? What could the lie be? For him to give that answer.
I know who's got it, and
It's Vicky.
that's all I'm saying.
Still not me. I think you've been away for.
Why would you want Hakan on? Why would you?
Look,
Why don't you want Hakan on your team, bro?
Same reason nobody else wants him.
But you've rated him quite highly.
Have I though?
You have.
you have though. You
When?
have said
You have.
You do
You've
say.
quite-
But no, we all
you
rate him
rated
highly though. I rate
But
Hux
there's
highly
different
too.
aspects to the game. There's different. I rate things differently.
I still think it's Burks to a T as well. It could be Burks.
No.
I definitely
you-
think it's.
No, I
I
don't
definitely
think
think
it's
it's Ur.
Fuck,
I
this is a good question.
genuinely don't want Kenny on my team.
No,
Why?
I
Because
would
I want
love
him to go
Kenny
on a
on my
losing
team,
The
bro.
streak.
reason why I disagree with that is
Why?
because no matter what you say about Kenny,
Yeah, he's a great player.
and he's
He
producing
delivers.
results.
Yeah.
But
So
say,
why would you-
I wouldn't want Kenny on my team either. I prefer playing against Kenny than playing with Kenny.
It's more fun. It's all about banter.
Because with Kenny, you can easily get in his head.
It's
Nah,
not even
I don't
about that.
reckon
So, like, I would have probably wrote Kez for this question because it's a challenge. But that's how I just see it. Like, I'd enjoy the challenge.
I love playing against Kenny because there's good banter involved. I don't like playing against you because you either break someone's leg or you gas out or dive like a fish. Like,
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
this week I
Or I was going to write Burks, but then I'm like, we're on the same pod, you know.
Well,
So it's like, you know what I mean? Do I write
I think we've
Burks?
won every time we played together.
Bro.
have.
Most
Okay,
times.
bro,
We're-
we're
we're
going to come up
thinking-
with a decision. We
You
need
guys
to-
are going to come to a conclusive
We gotta come-
decision,
yeah.
I'm
please.
thinking, you know what? It's either Burks or Vicky for me. You don't play enough to actually like to decide who you
Yeah,
want to play
that's
with.
fine. Okay.
But
But you
the
haven't
issue
mentioned
is-
me.
I know, because I think
Yeah.
you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Vicky's an
What a
awful.
question to pose by Alpi though. You know, some of the boys watch. He just wants to stir it.
A little bit.
He just wants to see a double foot on Monday.
Just a little bit.
Just yes.
no, you guys
thank
got
God it's a
time,
public
time
holiday.
to cool off. It's a public
Yeah,
holiday.
yeah.
No, I've blatantly told Hakan sometimes I'd rather you not play with me because
Because I'm double for you.
there's only one captain in a team and that's me.
You'd be a gold medalist in diving for Australia.
Boys, let's get some votes
Alright.
in.
Fuck.
I'm
this is
voting
hard.
Vicky.
I'm
Fuck it.
voting Ur.
So we got one for Ord, one for Vicky. Riyad?
I'm leaning like initially I was all Vicky, but he's kind of slightly. He's giving me Wood vibes too, but nah, I'm gonna stick with my guts.
Two
I'm gonna
for-
go with Vicky.
2 for Vicky, 1 for Ord. Burks.
I reckon the only reason I would say I'm going to say Oogie is because Hux, Vicky has said before about Hux. Because I agree with what his criteria is. He's saying it's not just about ability. Because we know Hakan's a good player, but it comes down to how he operates within the team sometimes.
I do want to clarify, Vex didn't actually give a reason. He just said the same as everyone else. Well, what he said was just the same as what everyone else said.
That's his opinion anyway.
Yeah.
I feel
I feel like you never
that's his-
complain when you're in Hakan's team, bro. So I don't know why.
Alrighty,
I
so
don't think you've been seeing very many games.
we have a 2-2 split.
Oh yeah, it's 2 for Vex.
You fucked it. You
Two
could have
for
been.
Vex.
You could have just got him out for the first.
Do you reckon?
time.
I don't know. I don't know. I reckon he's been legit.
But when have I ever wanted to be on Kenny's team?
Burks,
I don't know. I'll prefer be on Kenny's team.
can
to be
you
honest.
please show me your question? Becky, can you please show me your question without showing Burks? Ord, can you please show me your question? Thank you. And Riyad, can you please show me your question? All right, sweet. Boys, we have a 2-2 tie. I need one of you to flip. It has to be a 3v1. Has to be a 3v1.
How are we gonna flip? What are we
Do
doing?
we like do defense?
Yeah,
Bro.
you got to defend. You got to convince
you
someone
gotta
to
go
swap.
big.
Oh, we
I
actually
think
need to
if you-
flip.
You
someone.
gotta go
Yeah.
Vicky, bro.
I think if you think of the,
I've never heard him complain about.
I personally never heard. him
I
complain
honestly,
about
if you
Hakan.
think of my nemesis people, considering I've been playing there for a decade,
Is Amor.
I think it's very clear.
It's Amor.
No, Ammo. Ammo wouldn't hurt a flower.
No, but like you two, just both defenders, both 86, 87.
It's definitely Oogie. Like his answer, he's screaming
How?
out, "It's me!"
I've never heard you complain about
Bro,
Hakan once.
the thing-
All right, you guys had
what
it
you're
one.
saying
He's
makes no
defending
sense
it
in the
heavily.
context of the question.
Who's defending what heavily?
Oogie's really
You
trying.
reckon
to,
Ord? You
really
reckon
trying
We need to
Ord.
flip someone.
What's giving it away
We
is
have to.
his argument makes no sense whatsoever in the context of what we all have.
Well, you guys are the same posse.
So it's like, what kind of
I've
question
never heard
do
you
you have,
complain.
bro?
I've never heard you complain about Hakan ever.
I've heard him. Yeah, it's happened before.
Yeah, but
To his face too.
Yeah,
if
I
that
thi- I
says
think
it, then
you're
I
gonna be
call
the
Kenny shit
decider.
all the time.
That's true. He does. He literally calls Kenny shit all the time.
No, I know that. In the chat, it's not every day.
It's
literally.
constant.
It's literally every
Yeah, but
day.
that's just what he says. He doesn't really feel that way.
Yeah,
Well,
we
So
do you
do you-
really feel that way, dear?
Do you really feel that way about Hux?
Do you really feel that way?
Hey,
Bro,
I'm just going
look
with
at
the
our
majority.
chat. Look at our chat.
Look at
yeah?
the common answers. Why
With
would
our
I-
chat, in history
Is that
has
a hint to
proven.
look at it now?
You don't look
History
at
has
that now.
proven that Ord always gives Kenny shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then what happens on actual game days where it's like Dandy Thunder? He's like, "Oh, bro, you're so good."
No, no. Then
What's
Ord,
Dandy Thunder got
and
to
then
do
when
with
Ord
Bro,
is
it's
playing
game day.
against
That means
Kenny,
more positivity.
and then when Ord's playing
No
against
shit.
Kenny, he gets to him, and that's why he's the type of player that he doesn't want to play with because he can always get to him.
Hakan, I can't. If I scream at him in my team, it probably works opposite. He plays better.
I think the fact we went
Or-
3 for Hakan, 1 for Kenny, the guy that stands out and has got a different answer, he's the guy that's talking shit.
Yeah, but as I said, I would have wrote Kez.
I would have honestly wrote Burks, but we're on the same pod, so I don't want to.
Fucking, I'm on 4 goals this
All
year,
right,
bro.
we need
I've played
a
like
decision, boys. Come
5
on.
games. Come on.
All right, fuck it. I'm going Ord.
What a dog.
Riyad's flipped.
I've flipped.
Hey, what a see
I
Lebanon, bro. They stabbed me straight in the back.
I was.
These Arabs.
We're gonna flip or not?
I'm thinking about it. I don't know yet. Now I'm in 2
because
minds.
I don't want to stay here for 10 years.
Yeah, we need to come on. We need a decision.
Bro,
If you're
I've
gonna
got family to go
flip,
to.
then I'll go back to Vex. If you're not, then I'll stick with Ord.
I don't know.
Bruh.
I'm gonna. I reckon I'm gonna flip.
Okay, I'm
I'm
going
gonna flip.
Vex.
Let's go.
I'm going Vex.
So we've got 3 for Vex. Vex,
That's all right. If you want no points, then
Vex,
go for
can
it.
you please
All right.
read your question?
The two-toe player you don't want on your team.
Yeah, show us it. The two-toe. Bro, why don't you stick with it, bro?
Oh, can you please read your question?
The two-toe player you do want on your team.
Why do you want Kenny, bro?
Wow.
Why do you want Kenny?
We've come full circle in that relationship.
Why do you want Kenny, bro?
He's a gun, bro. The guy's indoor fucking legend, bro.
Bro, cares.
Wait, what's the score? Do you win?
He goes,
Thank God I wrote Kenny out.
the two-day player
That you want.
you do want on your team.
Yeah.
Which is
Bro,
Kenny.
I would love Kenny,
bro.
yeah, honestly. Nah, well, Kez of course too, but Kenny
Bro,
from history,
Kez,
I feel like
bro.
I
knew I'd
Throughout
write
the
Kenny
years-
because like it's closest. It could be best of both worlds.
fuck you, dude.
Fuck me.
Yeah, you don't win a quiz yet, bitch.
Kenny's a beast.
I flipped and then I was like, no.
You don't win the quiz yet, baby.
I think we got 6.
Hold on, what's the score?
6, yeah, 6.
You're on
6.
How are you on 6?
5 and 5.
Nah.
6,
He's not on 6.
Yeah,
bro.
we are.
Bro,
Yeah, but
I'm telling you not.
telling you.
No way,
That
bro.
flip helped me.
Bro,
Who's down?
You're
No, he was
out.
down, bro. He was down by
wasn't.
2.
I wasn't.
I was
down by
watching
two.
him count, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Does he know how to count though?
You're out. You don't win yet.
Bro.
Do we give
You know this
Haka
guy
an
hasn't won yet.
explanation so he can improve his game?
Hey, you know he hasn't won a quiz yet this year.
Harkan's our ref from now on anyway, so it's all right.
Have
You guys are all dogs about riding Harks. That's fucking rude, bro.
Nah, can I defend myself at least? I
That's
said
rude. You
I
set him
felt
up.
horrible.
You
No, I
actually
didn't,
set him
bro.
up,
You
bro.
could've
Yeah,
ridden
you did
anyone.
this. You're running the quiz.
You could have
You
ridden
set
anyone.
this up.
I set it up, but you could have ridden anyone.
So Hakan Alpi stabbed you in the back when you really think
all
about it.
you
Hakan,
guys-
don't forget,
My reasons are
I drove
valid.
you to Adelaide and back in one piece.
Yeah,
My
my
reasons
reasons are
have
valid.
nothing to do with football,
He's
by
a
the way.
quality player and
Yeah,
he's
no.
a leader. And that's why I clash with him because I can't play with another
leader.
leader.
We play together. I'm a
Hey.
leader too. We play together.
Yeah, but you're not as vocal as he is. Like he can really roll me up. He can really roll me
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah.
Just for you personally.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, we got a two-way tie. Riyadh and Oogie.
What do we do? Do we punch on us this now?
No, we just both win it.
Yeah,
You don't win it
they
by
both
yourself.
I got no more questions.
Do two people win?
No, you are not on six,
Hello,
Wait.
boy.
Do two Premier League clubs win the fucking Premier League? What do you mean? Two? We just win it.
I win.
Shut the fuck up.
Madrid, a la Madrid.
I'm gonna have to beep all that out now.
No, leave it in. Who cares? Thank you for joining us for another episode.
Hold on, I feel like we owe I feel like we win.
Shall we
I
win?
feel like we owe Hakan an explanation.
No, bro, fuck him. Let him cliffhanger. Watch this bitch. Why?
Sorry, mate, with the explanation.
He's out, bro. That's
I
it.
want to clarify for at least myself.
You fucking
Hakan,
shut in his mouth.
It's got nothing to do with your football ability.
No,
So you shut in his mouth for no reason.
we didn't shit in his mouth,
what,
bro.
it's just who
we
he is
answered
as
the
a person.
question.
He cost
No.
me a game this week, bro.
Is it just who he is as a
Just the
human?
attitude.
I think, yeah, it's
He can get-
attitude. That's it.
he can get stuffed, bro.
You know?
It cost me a game this week.
His ability is unmatched. We know
Here's the
that.
explanation.
What have you put on there, bro? Oh wait, before you sign off.
Hey,
Yes.
before we sign off,
Yeah.
what's with the jersey? I actually
jersey's
like
great.
it. I forgot to
That's
mention
what I was
it.
gonna jump into.
What is it?
So
I didn't even notice it.
this is
That's the club he signed up for, but
Lindale
they didn't play
United.
him.
I did play it. This is the one club I actually played every game.
Yeah, you played.
In the season. This is State League club.
Yeah.
The reason I've got it on is because our next we can announce now because it'll be Friday by the time this goes up.
Oh yeah.
Our next match day vlog. So where are we headed? Who wants to?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to Springvale. We're going to State League 3.
Wow.
Heatherton United, the Bosnian team at BH Centre in Springvale versus Dandenong South.
Oh wow! I didn't know it was South,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Top of the table clash.
No.
If South win, they go 8 points clear. But if they lose, that means they could be, some people could call them imposters because they haven't really faced anyone in the top half of the table. So it's going to be a juicy one.
Kez vs Ryan.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. We're going to have a few rucker shots, have a couple of
It's not
chevapis.
Raka, it's Rakia.
Rakia.
We're gonna get our local Balkan to test out and food review their actual canteen, and he's gonna tell us the quality in terms of what he used to have.
What kind of food would they have at their canteen?
Chev up,
Chevapi,
surely.
bro.
Surely.
Chevapi.
You know what? Hey, maybe Hakan shouldn't watch this episode before that game because might.
No, he's got a whole week to recover mentally.
No, he's got 3 days. No, you're right.
No,
Actually, the game's
it's
next week.
next
You're
week.
right,
So
you're
the
right.
game's on the 26th, I believe.
25th.
Which is next
25th.
Friday, 25th.
25th.
We encourage all of you to come down and support the local clubs as well. I was actually at the game last season as well, and we ended up leaving Vicky and I. We ended up leaving Heatherton's ground at 1:30 in the morning after getting pissed with their president.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Bro, we were
Let's
hammered. They actually ended up asking us to leave. At that
you had
point.
to be ushered out. Wow.
let's do it. Let's
But,
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no worries.
we'll be back before that anyway. We'll be back with a bit more information about
Let's
the
do
game.
it.
We'll give you the time.
But I'll leave on time.
Oogie's already given you the location.
Hold
but
on,
we'll
hold on.
clarify it all.
How
Where's the explanation?
how are we closing off the show without mentioning tomorrow's game and what
No,
you
that's
think about
the
it?
last thing that I want to quickly just touch base on. Arsenal Madrid tomorrow morning. What's your prediction?
Look, they've proven that they are the comeback kings. However, I think it's too big of a mountain
To
to climb. So Arsenal win the leg, but it will probably be 1-1 or 1-0 Madrid.
Oogie?
I'm putting 3-1 Madrid, but Arsenal go through.
Like I said, I think the Marino goal was a bit of a knockout blow. I think Madrid win 2-1, but Arsenal go through ultimately.
I think it's a tough mountain to climb. I don't think they're going to do what Liverpool did in 2019. Just to remind you of that again.
Twice.
This is the first time Barca have gotten through actually since then. So it's a big deal. I don't. Before I go into my prediction, did you hear about Craig Foster's got apparently Real Madrid? He read it out in the broadcast this morning about Real Madrid's 10 principles to come back from to have a remontada. So they've got an actual rule book of how to do it. So.
Wow.
Don't count him out just yet, but I still reckon, it's probably going to be I reckon Arteta's going to play terrorist ball and just
I don't.
11 people at the back.
He said he's going to come out and attack.
Yeah, I don't think we'll.
You can
sit
say
on the
one
block.
thing and do another thing. You never know.
Yeah.
But I reckon, remember, like a 1-0 win on the night, but Arsenal will probably go through, I reckon.
Yes.
I'd say.
I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I don't see us conceding 3 goals. 4 goals.
You
Actually,
haven't considered 2 or more goals in 79 games or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
fuck,
that's insane.
I think it's over 430 days since we've conceded more than 2 goals.
Yeah.
Wow.
And funnily enough, the last team that did it was Luton. Before that, it was Man City. The previous season
Yeah.
before that. So, look, we don't concede a lot of goals. Obviously, we've all spoken about our defence being the strong point. I think it'll be a 1-1. I think the more Madrid push, the more it looks like we can hit them on a counter, which we have been doing against Everton and Brentford. Both our goals came from counters in those games.
Comparable teams.
But yeah, we'll see. Obviously, the Bernabeu, closed roof, remontada, Spanish clubs.
Closed roof, rice cooks better with the lid on, apparently.
This is what they do. Special shout out and a thank you to Attila's for the Uludar and for feeding Riyadh. And yeah, guys, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, boys. See you.
Arsenal go through, which they most likely will. You play PSG then, don't you? PSG. So if you beat PSG, they deserve to win the fucking champ. If you beat Real Madrid and PSG and fucking Barca,
possibly.
you deserve to win the fucking. You deserve to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
It's like one
Yeah, I
of those
suppose you
runs
can't-
of old where it's like you're playing gank and shit.
Yeah.
No.
You can't really complain if they do.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't dispute it if they did, but. Yeah, whoa.